I set out to go and do one rally with my dad, and I thought at the time it was just, it was an adventure. I didn't actually even consider that I might do more than just one rally. And that one event led, well, basically to a lifetime of involvement in the sport. It wasn't something I intended, I'm sort of really your accidental co-driver. For me, when I first started rallying, I did a Queensland Championship round and I looked at the people that won that rally. And it was, I still remember, it was Wayne Black and Dale Payne, and they stood up there, and I thought that was incredible. That, how would it be to win a state championship? And then slowly, things just evolve and you keep going on, and then one day you win an Australian Championship round, and then one day you win an Australian Championship. And it is, I think I just kind of feel lucky, really, that, I didn't intend all these things to happen, they just did. And sure, they happened because you put the effort in, but I think I was just very lucky with the opportunities that came my way, of the people that I've competed with, and particularly, for Neil and I, the last 20 plus years, and a very long-term relationship with Toyota, which has been, a huge part of our lives. And I think I've been very lucky, and it's just been such a fun ride. There's been a lot of hard times and a lot of hard work, but on the whole, it's just been pretty amazing, really. Neil used to joke. He used to say that, we'd be dealing with sponsors and teams and hassles, and everyone would be running around, and yet then you'd sit in a rally car, which for most other people would probably be a nerve-wracking experience. Neil used to laugh. He'd say, as soon as you sit in the rally car, it's like your calmest place. And I go, yeah, because this is where I feel at home. And you go into a zone, and I get so focused on reading the notes and looking at the road and reading the notes and looking at the note. I'm completely oblivious to other things, and sometimes we'll get to an end of stage and Neil will say, oh, did you see Possum? He was stopped on the side of the road back there. And I go, oh, was he? I didn't even notice. I was so focused and in my own zone and at one with the notes and the car and what we were doing, that everything else, I was completely oblivious. I have complete blind faith in Neil's ability, so probably a lot of that is naive, really, in that I'm just trusting him because I know he'll, 9 times out of 10, he'll get out of whatever strife we've got into, and it is trust. But yeah, it doesn't worry me. I worry more about now with Molly competing. I would have panics and worry about those sort of things, but I don't ever worry about myself. It's the moment that you deliver that note, the call that you're giving the driver. And there's no hard and fast rules, and you can't say that when the car is here, you will be now saying this, because it changes, and it changes hundreds of times, even within one stage. And the timing of those calls is not something you can teach, you kind of got to feel it. Look, so many times, and people who haven't sat in a rally car don't understand, even if you've watched vision of rally cars in the forest, even if you've watched vision from within the car, the in-car, nothing, that doesn't give you the actual feeling that you get if you're in the car. In some ways that sort of dulls it down quite a bit. So that feeling in a car is something, it's hard to explain. It's obviously a high adrenaline sport. And sometimes, all the work that you do to get to a rally, sometimes, it can be all-nighters at the workshop trying to finish cars and, long distance driving and a lot of stuff, and you think, why am I doing it? But it's when you get in the car and you get that feeling of what it's like to sit in a rally car, of what it's like to be competitive and do well. It's an amazing feeling, and it's something that I love, and it's obviously why I keep doing what I do.